pronto. Acho que já deixei tudo preparado já. A pessoa está funcionando tudo que eu preciso. Parece que tá tudo funcionando. Bem, agora eu seria meio atrasado, mas agora vamos voltar a série do Sem Max, jogando o episódio 2, conhecido como Situação Comedy, se não me engano, Situação Comedy. É uma continuação do episódio, vamos dizer assim, que é uma nova temporada agora. Então vamos começar o jogo, acho que tá tudo arrumado já. Vou começar aqui começar nosso jogo.
I got it! I got it!
Hello. Yes? Yes? Sweet mother of double jeopardy backstroking and butterscotch. We're on our way.
Who was it? The Girl Scouts lawyers again?
That was the commissioner. You will never guess which unduly famous TV personality made the most wanted criminals list this week.
Phyllis Diller? Gavin McLeod? Wake Martindale?
Close. Myra Stump, the darling hawk of daytime talk.
Myra? As in America's mom? The woman who told Tom Hanks to get a haircut? Surely you jest.
She's holding her audience hostage and giving them valuable gifts against their collective will.
I don't normally endorse the use of the word dastardly, but this is clearly dastardly. I think.
We've got to drive over to the station right away, or at our earliest convenience.
Great! I've been itching to bust some skulls since they canceled my so-called life.
Certo, então como pode ver, o nosso novo vilão, vamos dizer assim, é Myra Stump, que é praticamente uma apresentadora de talk show diurno. Vamos ver os nossos itens, tem a nossa clássica arma, pistola, e o lançador de granadas de gás que a gente comprou do Bosco da última vez, que é no último episódio. Vou falar no Culture of Sorte. Então acho que não tem muita coisa para fazer aqui. Não sei, acho que tem alguma coisa interessante. Lembrei, tem uma coisa interessante. Pelo menos nessa primeira temporada, como pode ver, a gente ficava pegando coisas do nosso último episódio, como esse cabelo aqui.
Brady Culture's hair. It makes for an unwieldy but oh so enchanting memento of our first case in a long while.
He howled like a sick wallaby when I shaved it off him. Good times.
Então pode ver, esse aqui é uma lembrança do nosso primeiro caso. Eu acho que tem... Tá aqui.
Sam, it's me. Open the window. I'm trapped on a ledge again. Sam, come on. I have to pee. And the PTA is here, and they're carrying signs.
Se eu não me engano, acho que PTA acho que era tipo uma associação de protetores dos animais.
Hey, Sam, it's me again. I found a way to solve all three of my problems at once. But I'm going to be needing bail.
The drawers are just painted on to make the desk seem useful.
Eu acho que é isso, então vamos lá para o estúdio, começar logo o nosso caso. só espero me lembrar como resolvi a maioria dos puzzles. Eu já não consigo me lembrar direito, mas tem que resolver alguns deles talvez. Certo, então vamos pegar o nosso carro aqui. Não, antes de ir para a estação, vamos ver, porque cada novo capítulo desse série Max, da nova investigação, sempre a Silvia pega alguma outra profissão e o Bosco sempre teve uma nova invenção. Então vamos começar com a STW.
Nice cactus. Saguaro?
Vinyl.
Hey, if you dip that in ink, you could do 30 tattoos at once.
If I could scare up 30 customers at once, I'd still be in the tattoo business. Sam! Max! How nice to see you! I don't suppose you have any candid photos of little green men feeling frisky, do you?
What?
What?
It's my new career. I'm a tabloid publisher specializing in the thoughtful analysis of groundbreaking news of interest to myself and others like me.
What's it called?
The Alien Love Triangle Times.
So you're a publisher now? What happened to psychotherapy?
I've always had a fascination with the suppressed and the sensual, and for telling people too much about both. Publishing the Alien Love Triangle Times is a logical extension of all my previous careers. Except maybe Vatican spokesperson.
There's nothing like good, hard-nosed journalism.
You said it. It's time to find out the real answers to the real questions.
Like, what did those poor cattle do to deserve that?
No. What do aliens do for romance? Do they love? How do they get their otherworldly thrills?
By playing slots in Keno? That'd explain why they're always seen in Nevada.
Are you doing any psychotherapy on the side?
Only on space aliens.
I guess that narrows your clientele quite a bit.
No, not really.
How about a quick analysis, for old time's sake?
Oh, all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
3.5.
You're harboring feelings of guilt over previous feelings of remorse.
That's so true. What was it you said about a photo?
My new tabloid, the Alien Love Triangle Times, needs a cover photo of an extraterrestrial biological entity, or alien as the unwashed masses calls them, caught getting cozy with some of the locals.
Sybil, I'd like the record to show that although I support you as a friend, your latest project makes my skin decidedly crawly.
Me too, and I like it.
So, you're looking for a cover photo of little green men canoodling, right?
Yeah, though I'm kind of desperate at this point. Basically, I can use anything as long as there are 3 beings in the shot and at least one of them's an alien. It is the Alien Love Triangle Times, after all.
Got it. Have you learned anything interesting since you started this, magazine?
I learned why Elvis had such an otherworldly voice.
Elvis was not an alien.
Sure he was. He just wore makeup to cover his emerald green skin.
Frankly, Sybil, this project is disturbing, as well as distressingly intimate.
Like seeing Stephen King getting a hot butter massage.
Oh, you saw last week's issue.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Dr. Phil.
Well, that goes without saying. Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Yes.
Is anybody else an alien that we might...
Yes.
Certo.
We'll be back.
Keep watching the supplies.
Certo, então como pode ver, a Sybil foi de uma psicóloga terapeuta para publicadora de um tabloide voltado para coisas alienígenas, vamos dizer assim. Eu preciso aprender a minimizar essa saída da Steam, então não sei se está aparecendo nas gravações também ou não, os outros. Vamos continuando. Agora a gente vai até o Bosco saber se ele tem de nova invenção.
What ho, Samuel? Maximilian?
What the...
You're probably wondering how I know your names.
Not really.
Psst. It's me, Bosco.
What's with the slanted soup strainer, Bosco?
Bosco? I know not that moniker. I am Lord Reginald Rumplebottom, Earl of Dukedom, with her.
Sam, what language is he speaking?
I'm not sure, Max, but I think it might be English. No, really, what made you convert to British?
It's 'cause everybody's got an in for me, that's why.
Yeah, we heard.
I had to get a disguise to throw them off the trail. Oh, they'll never find me now.
They wouldn't even know where to begin to look.
Clever clogs.
What sick forces of evil are bedeviling you this time?
It's the skin bodies, man. They're after me.
Skin bodies? Sounds like a pack of belligerent nudists.
Oh, no. The skin bodies are like skinheads, but 10 times worse.
Sure they're not 100 times worse?
Yeah, maybe 100 times, maybe 1,000,000.
These skin bodies, what exactly are they doing to you?
They're stealing pinching my shaving cream.
Of all the things of yours they could pinch, why the shaving cream?
So they can shave their bodies, of course.
Of course. Not to be rude, but why isn't your fancy pants defense system stopping these skin bodies?
Well, after the whole video delivery conspiracy, I figured I better build something to keep people from bringing stuff into my store.
So?
So, I needed to borrow some of the high-tech detecting parts from BTAD.
Meaning nothing's stopping people from taking stuff out of the store anymore.
Dash it all! I knew I forgot something!
We want to buy something.
Yes, quite so, quite so.
What have you got?
Well, there is still one kind of shaving cream the blooming skin bodies haven't got yet.
Oh, yeah, I love shaving.
That's funny. I've never seen you shave.
I didn't mean myself.
And I have a most peculiar device behind the counter.
What peculiar device are you so eager to pawn off on us this time?
It's the latest in Bosco tech innovation. A delightful invention I like to call a chemical-based voice modulator.
Voice modulator? What's that?
I do believe it's self-explanatory.
We don't really have time to explain it to ourselves. Why don't you just explain it to us?
Well, it alters the frequency of your voice molecules. Very useful, very useful.
We'd like that voice modulator.
That will be 30 shillings.
Yeah, I left our shillings in my other pants. How much in dollars?
Let's see. 30 shillings would be about 1,000,000 American dollars.
$1,000,000? No way are we giving out that many tickets.
I think we'll have to find an entirely new revenue stream if we want that voice modulator.
Worth every shilling, trust me, trust me.
We'll take your last can of shaving cream, old chap.
Splendid, spiffy, tickety-boo. Just bring it to the counter.
Nothing for us right now.
Indeed.
Thanks, Bosco.
Pip pip, honey nut Cheerio.
Como pode ver, Bosco, com a sua paranoia de ser perseguido por algum grupo secreto, ele decidiu simplesmente se disfarçar de um britânico. E como objeto novo que ele inventou é um modulador de voz a uma bagatela de $1,000,000.
Ketchup, mustard, and purple stuff.
As vaguely referred to on TV.
Então, certo. E que é uma bagatela de $1,000,000 e vamos pegar aqui o creme de barbear, por que não, né?
I could use a shave.
I'll say. Your 5 o'clock shadow goes clear to your ankles.
Awesome! Pig dog! Pig dog! The skin bodies rule the streets!
Blast, bugger, blimey, ballot. The little bladder did it again. After him. Tally ho, fool.
Bem, como pode ver agora, um membro dos corpos pelados, vamos dizer assim, acabaram de roubar nosso creme de barbear. Então a gente vai ter que perseguir eles agora. Então vamos lá atrás deles e recuperar o nosso creme de barbear. Mesmo que a gente não tenha pago para ser nosso, mas pra gente pegar nosso creme de barbear de volta.
Where are we going, Sam?
Hey,
The skin buddies can't be stopped!
after those rats.
Se eu não me engano, acho que para passar esse minigame do carro, acho que a gente tem que fazer com que ele caia no bueiro.
Laughably small wheels move so fast.
You'll never catch us! The skin buddies can't be stopped!
Certo, vamos começar.
Take the wheel, little buddy.
I thought you'd never ask.
Pode ver que o
Can't
carro vai.
dodge my shots forever.
Watch it! The
Já
skin
tem que
buddies
colocar
can't be stopped!
aqui,
The
consegui.
skin buddies can't be stopped!
Hey, the shaving cream!
Okay, hold on tight, little buddy.
Mommy!
Pronto, conseguimos pegar nosso creme de barbear de volta. E agora então vamos para o estúdio.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Esse é o motivo que eu decidi pegar agora creme de barbear, porque se eu não tô a fim de voltar para isso para pegar especificamente esse item.
Well, here we are, Max. The TV station with programs too old to be contemporary, too new to be retro, but consistently derivative enough to be popular. WARP.
Television's so mindless, you can't help but watch.
Oddly quiet in here.
Mysteriously so.
Well, let's find this Myra character and smack some good old-fashioned sense into her.
I don't care if we smack it into her or smack it out of her, just so long as there's smacking involved.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Certo, como pode ver agora ele está aqui no nosso
Hey, Max.
What is it, Sam?
no estúdio.
Let's boogie, little buddy.
Lights, camera, double-barreled action.
Como pode ver, ele está aqui agora no estúdio. Parece que ele está numa área que está em construção ainda. Vamos começar com o diretor.
Stand aside, casually attired stagehand. We're Sam and Max, freelance police.
We've come to save some pathetic hostages from the clutches of...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Number one, I'm not a stagehand. I am the director. The director!
Could have fooled...
Number two, we're no longer holding the auditions for animal cops with crippling mental disabilities and a lust for dance.
Oh no, we're not actors.
You got that right. I don't think I've ever seen worse acting in my entire life. And yes, I have seen Keanu Reeves' performance in Toast, the musical.
Sam, I think my hypersensitive ego may need stroking.
Don't look at me.
Next? Who's next?
Certo, vamos ver o que está acontecendo.
You don't seem to understand. We're highly untrained police officers.
Look, hats off for dedication, guys, but I'm just not buying the police act.
I feel so invalidated.
Tá bom, então vamos
We're
descobrir.
looking for Myra Stump, the darling hawk of...
Do not mention that name in my presence.
Which name, Myra or Stump?
Either and or both.
What's your beef with Myra?
Let's just say Myra and I have creative differences. I'm creative and she isn't. I'm sorry, what was your question?
You and Myra. Why the hate?
Look, Myra runs her show her way, and I run every other show my way. If she doesn't want me on her set, I could care less.
You mean you couldn't care less. If you could care less, then you do care some, which doesn't really...
No, I was right. I could care less, because I care even less about what you're saying right now.
Oh, burn!
Nossa,
Quiet, knucklehead.
tá bom.
What are you doing here, anyhow?
What am I doing here? I'm holding auditions for Midtown Cowboys. What are you doing here?
Midtown Cowboys? The critically panned but publicly adored sitcom about two cattle ranchers trying to make it in Midtown Manhattan?
Yes, well summarized.
You're hiring extras?
No, I'm hiring the stars. The two main characters went on Myra a couple days ago, and I haven't heard from them since. I need replacements ASAP.
Sam, did you hear that? If we can pass one lousy audition, sitcom stardom will finally be ours!
Rocketing to fame for the most insubstantial of reasons. That truly is the American dream. See you later.
This conversation is a wrap.
Pronto, como pode ver, a gente tem uma possível audiência com a diretora, então vamos ver se a gente consegue entrar nessa porta.
Hey! Actors only back there.
But we're police.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Tá, então a gente não pode, enquanto entrar por essa porta, então a gente tem que... A coisa que sobrou então é tentar fazer audiências aqui. Só atores podem entrar e tá fazendo uma audição para novos assuntos de TV. Então,
Hello again.
a gente resolve.
We'd like to apply for that instant stardom you promised.
You want to audition? Well, if there were anybody else here, I'd tell you to forget it, but okay.
All right! What do we do?
I'm going to have you play a scene from Old Yeller. Tell me you've seen it.
I'm not into horror movies.
It's the classic boy gets dog, dog gets rabies, boy shoots dog story. Max, I want you to play the boy.
Yes! Boy! That is so me.
And Sam, you play the dog.
Oh.
Okay, Sam, ready? I need you to act like you've got full-blown rabies. Understand?
What's my motivation?
You're a mad dog. Now, show me Rabbit.
Grr.
No, dig deep. You should be just frothing mad.
Como pode ver,
Cut! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm not hiring a dog who can't even do a simple rapidity scene.
I don't know what went wrong. I was feeling so rabid.
You look pretty disease-ridden to me.
Come back after you've taken a few thousand acting lessons.
como pode ver, a gente precisa fingir que o Sam, ele tá com raiva, que é dois outros cachorros, né, raiva. E o Max vai ter que ser o garoto que vai estourar e atirar no cachorro.
Hello again.
Yes?
Não sei se ficou feito caro, mas esse é o motivo que a gente pegou o
Can
cliente
we take
barbear.
another crack at that
Eu
audition?
não tava afim de voltar
Fine.
tudo lá, só
Let's
de
take
pegar
it
o
from the
cliente
top.
barbear.
Ready, Sam? Show me Rabbit.
Então a gente pega aqui, pega o nosso latinho de creme e...
Brilliant! Now that's what I call diseased.
Thank you. Thank you. First off, I'd like to thank all the little people who...
Zip it. Okay, Max, you just realized your dog is walking death, and you'll have to put him down for the good of society.
Really?
You're sad, you're despondent, you're grief-stricken. Now, show me the emotion.
Boo-hoo?
You call that emotion? I've seen Myra show more emotion, and she ought to be declared a national Botox reserve.
Nossa,
Grief, I said. Give me grief.
3 horas de botox estacional, foi muito. Mas ok, agora a gente tem que fazer o Max chorar. Se vocês prestarem, se a gente se lembrar no comecinho, tá? No começo da cutscene lá, no comecinho, eles estavam dando duelo e Sam estava com a arma de lançar gás, que fez o Max chorar. Então aí só tira ele com essa arma aí.
Perfect. Now, the fateful moment has arrived. Despite your immense grief, you must put your beloved companion out of his misery.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Idiot. What demonic force possessed you to do that?
The demonic force called acting, Sam. You should try it sometime.
Good thing I had my anti-hypnosis helmet built into my hat, or I'd have one too many holes in the head.
Bravo. Bravo! Such realism, such authenticity. I was convinced you were actually shooting him. How did you do the sound effects?
You don't want to know.
The search for the Midtown Cowboys is over. You're hired. Head to the set next door and we can begin filming immediately.
Let's hurry, Sam. We only have 14 minutes and 55 seconds of fame left.
Como pode ver, por incrível conveniência, aquele chapéu metálico que a gente, com anti-hipnose que a gente montou no último episódio, tá agora dentro do chapéu do Max lá do Sam, e impediu um tiro a queima-roupa do Max no meio da cabeça. Que milagre, né? Que milagre.
All right, people, let's get the stage set up. The celebrity host will be here any minute. Oh, right. The crew's working on Myra. Stupid, no talent, fat face.
Weren't you just...
I think she just defied the laws of physics.
Sorry, you'd be amazed how many times a day I have to do that. Things tend to be hectic here.
Doesn't bother us a bit. Sam and Max, consummate professional actors, reporting for duty.
You said duty, Sam.
I knew you guys were right for this show.
Speaking of which, could you perhaps explain the show a bit?
Okay, here's the drill. On Midtown Cowboys, you play a pair of cattle ranchers trying to raise a herd in an apartment in Manhattan.
My Uncle Ernie did that, except it was pigs. And not in an apartment.
I only see one cow.
It's a small herd. You're struggling, okay?
Okay.
You've got this landlord, Mr. Featherly, who has a very strict no cows policy.
Devilishly inconvenient.
I begin to see from whence the hilarity sprouts.
Yes, Featherly is always barging in, and you try to hide the fact that you have a cow in the apartment. Lots of sight gags, usually something gross winds up happening. Simple enough?
Great. Where's the script?
Well, there's a slight hitch. The cow ate most of the script, so you're going to have to ad-lib the show.
Ad-lib?
Yes, make it up as you go. Improvise.
Well, I guess our regular life has given us plenty of practice.
Don't worry, you'll be working with Philo Pennyworth, who plays Featherly. He's a brilliant actor, classically trained, Globe Theater and all that. Just set him up to do something funny, and he'll handle it from there.
Check. Anything else?
Actually, yes. We did save one line from the script, and it's really important to work it in, because it's the product placement that pays for the whole show. One of you will have to say the line.
Me, pick me!
All right, Max, your line is this. Better get the serious toothpaste.
I like it already.
Certo. Então, como pode ver, agora a gente está com... A gente está aqui agora para gravar o show de Midnight Cowboys. De alguma forma, o diretor está em todos os lugares. E ele, pela situação, parece que literalmente todo mundo do estúdio está preso no show da Mayra. Então vamos esperar
Can we take 5?
The Screen Actors Guild will break my knuckles if I say no, so go ahead.
Como pode? Então a gente tem que descobrir essas... A gente tem que fazer com que essa cena funcione aqui. Mas eu vou deixar isso aqui para depois. Primeiro vamos até a show da Mayra. Que é acho que é por aqui que a gente tem que ir, se eu não me engano.
Look, Max, there's the door to Myra's set. Let's get in there and liberate her literally captive audience.
Sam, forget the hostages. There's somebody famous. It's Hugh Bliss.
Who, Bliss?
No, Hugh Bliss. Inventor of prismatology. Helped millions unlock the power of their personal color spectrums.
Right. The stage magician turned happiness guru. Like we didn't have enough of those already.
I want to meet him.
Fine. But if he magically pulls another rainbow butterfly out of somebody's ear, I'm leaving.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Yeah, we know.
And you are Sam and Max, freelance police.
How do you know?
Do you believe in magic? 'Cause I do.
Certo, então a gente acabou de conhecer um novo personagem, Hugh Bliss, que é o cara que inventou esse livro que é Magic. Se eu não me engano, acho que no Culture Shock, quando ele estava vendo os programas de TV, apareceu a propaganda desse livro, que era mais ou menos uma forma de dizer que era ele que apareceu no próximo episódio. Então a gente conhece ele. Ele é um cara muito excêntrico, mágico e vamos conversando com ele para ver se a gente consegue descobrir alguma coisa.
So, Hugh Bliss, what brings you to WARP?
I too am here to meet Myra.
How do you know we came for Myra?
Oh, don't you see? I can read your mind.
As the resident doubting Thomas of this crime-fighting duo, I consider it my civic duty to say, prove it.
Okay, think of something, anything.
Isso aqui.
Hugh Bliss is a big fat charlatan.
Was he right?
Big deal. Everyone thinks that.
Oh? Think of something else. Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime.
Well?
I must have been silently mouthing the words.
Really? Think of something else.
Como pode ver, o Sam ele é tanto cético a esse poder mágico do Hugh Bliss.
6,373,411.98.
Sam?
Lucky guess.
Was it? think of something else. Enough of this ridiculous farce.
Stop it.
Do me! Do me!
Oh my! And that's unspeakably depraved.
Yeah, you got it! Wow, you're amazing.
Nem tenta descobrir o que o Max pensa diariamente. Isso é uma das coisas que você aprende com esse jogo.
What's your business with Myra?
I'm to be a guest on her show, silly.
Yeah, silly.
I'm spreading the word about my new book, Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness. Take a copy when you leave.
Can you just give us the 10-word summary instead? We're on a pretty tight schedule.
10 words. Oh my! How about prismatology is the answer? Unicorns are pretty, and rainbows too. That's 10.
Nossa.
What's the story on this prismatology flapdoodle?
Prismatology is only the greatest intellectual, emotional, and spiritual revolution ever to grace this fair planet.
Thank goodness we have someone who can give an impartial assessment.
Shh. Tell us more.
Join Prismatology today, and you too can experience the magic of true bliss.
That goes against everything I've ever hoped for, and yet now I'm strangely attracted to the notion.
Snap out of it, little buddy. We've got a case to solve.
Então vamos sair
Sorry to
aqui.
interrupt your little joy fest, but I've got a situation here.
Never fear, pretty lady. Hugh Bliss is here.
Yeah. Anyway, our game show host went on Myra hours ago, and he still hasn't come out. Think you can fill in till he gets back?
Can a butterfly fly? Yes, it can. Oh, what do I do?
When a contestant comes to the podium, just read him a question from the card. Then, when he gets it wrong, insult him and tell him to get off the stage.
Oh, no. Prismatology teaches us to love everyone, no matter what.
Right, just read the cards.
Okay. I still love you.
Como pode ver, todo mundo tem certa irritabilidade com o Rivis. Então vamos para o show da Myra.
It's polite to knock. You do know we're taping a show here.
Great day in the morning.
It's Myra Stump herself! Yourself.
How about letting your hostages go now? What do you say?
Hostages? They're my guests. You know, if there's one that fries my burger, it's the rampant victim culture in American media today. Oh, boo-hoo! Myra's audience all got luxury minivans. Now they have to worry about where they're going to park. Bah!
I know what you mean, Myra. It's like I'm always telling people, don't think of it as a bullet wound, think of it as a transfusion opportunity.
Como a gente pode ver, Myra é praticamente um estereótipo de um apresentador de talk show relativamente frustrado com a carreira.
Seriously, we're officers of the law, more or less, and we'll have to insist that you free the hostages.
Of course. Just as soon as the show's over.
And when is that exactly?
Oh, who can say? We still have so many gifting opportunities. I just found a year's supply of industrial-strength soap backstage. I think I'll give that away. Or else have a valuable lesson on curing potty mouth.
Your eyes look a little spirally. Are you feeling all right?
Of course I am, sweetheart. By the way, when was the last time you brushed your teeth? And you should really be flossing.
You certainly sound like your normal self. But why are you keeping everybody in there?
I'm just doing what I always do. Slave and toil to put on the best show possible. It's just, after opening presents from well-wishers, I felt so compelled to make this show extra special.
Don't be alarmed, but I'm beginning to suspect that you might be hypnotized.
Don't be silly. Hypnotism is just an excuse people use today to abdicate responsibility. I hate how this country's become a bushel of Bill and Betty brainwashies.
Hypnotized or not, that sounds like Myra's patented blend of lovingly cutting criticism and charismatic know-it-allatry.
Certo, então a gente tá descobrindo que a Myra, não sabemos se ela tá exatamente hipnotizada, mas ela tá interessada em manter o show dela rodando indefinitivamente. E curiosamente esse é o segundo caso envolvendo hipnose que a gente está resolvendo.
Can we come in and see the show?
Can you? Don't you mean...
May we come in and see the show?
That's much better. No, we're at full capacity. The only people getting in now are famous people who are appearing on the show.
May we appear as guests on your show?
I excel at talking about myself.
Are you famous?
Perhaps. In an internet petition, or there ought to be a law kind of way.
Not good enough. I'll need evidence of your explosive star power.
I blew up a public restroom last week.
I want to see a copy of your recording contract, for one thing.
Well, what if we...
Recording contract and a clip from your hit TV show. You're not anybody these days if you don't act and sing.
Recording contract, TV clip.
Piece of cake.
No cake. I'm on a diet. But I will naturally need evidence of the latest juicy scandal you've been involved in.
We have to be scandalized?
Of course! What kind of show do you think this is?
Are you sure you want us to answer that?
Look, it's very simple. Show me a recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a scandal, and I'll squeeze you in.
Oh, is that all? I'm gonna go get my autograph book. We'll be right back.
It's too nice to stay indoors. You boys should go play outside. And you should stop making that face, dear. It'll stick if you're not careful.
What face?
Certo, então para a gente poder entrar no show da Mari e tentar resolver a crise do sequestro através da audiência dela, a gente tem que fazer três coisas. A gente precisa ter um contrato de gravação de uma produtora musical, um clipe de um TV show que a gente aparece e um escândalo. Entre os três, o mais óbvio e fácil é o show de TV, já que a gente já viu aqui que é o Midtown Cowboys, e a gente vai então gravar a cena lá que a diretora pediu pra gente gravar. Se a gente já resolve a primeira parte, que é pegar ter um clipe de TV, de uma série de TV que a gente participou. Então, como eles sabem, tem que improvisar uma cena de comédia com as opções que a gente tem aqui no cenário. Então vamos começar então com... aqui tem outro que é show de TV de cozinha, mas a gente vai deixar para depois, que agora não é tão importante.
We're as ready as we're ever gonna be. Let's start taping the show.
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
They're probably hiding a cow.
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow.
Como pode ver, o nosso objetivo é fingir que essa vaca não é vaca. É só isso que a gente precisa fazer.
All right, I know you've got... Oh, for pity's sake, this will never work if you're not even going to try to disguise the cow!
Cut!
Amateurs.
Bem, aí já acabou de conhecer o nosso ator.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Certo, então como pode ver, existe uma série de coisas que a gente tem que fazer na cena. Então a primeira coisa que a gente não fez direito é disfarçar a vaca antes de abrir a porta. Então vamos tentar novamente.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
They're probably hiding a cow.
Então vamos
Open up in there.
pegar
I
isso
know
aqui.
you're
Let
hiding
there
a
be light.
cow.
Então a gente pega essa decoração, topa azul, coloca na vaca.
There we go. Life of the party.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck all around.
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
Certo, então como pode ver, a gente conseguiu disfarçar
Goodness,
a
who
vaca.
left this lying here?
Então, a gente tem que convencer agora o Sr. Frederick que essa vaca é uma cozinheira nata. Então a gente pega esse prato aqui e coloca isso aqui, por algum motivo. Aí se você estiver pensando que é isso mesmo.
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
He said moo goo gai pan. It's a French dish the chef has just made.
Oh, super! I'll try some of that. Where's the plate?
I can't help but feel this is all terribly wrong somehow.
Aha! Interesting.
That's one word for it.
There's a familiar flavor. Fennel, maybe?
Kentucky bluegrass, I think.
This moo whatever stuff is really good. What's it called in English?
Cow pie!
Really? Well, that's funny. It sounds just like...
Now? Better get the serious toothpaste.
Zoom in and cut. That was comic gold. The network is going to love it.
Naturally. I'll be in my dressing room refreshing my muse. Don't call me for at least an hour.
Nice work, you guys. Here's a clip for your reel.
Thanks.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Pronto, então a gente já conseguiu o nosso primeiro item, que é o videotape da nossa apresentação. Agora o segundo é uma gravação. Agora a gente tem duas coisas que a gente tem que fazer: a gravação e o escândalo que a gente tem que fazer. Não se eu tinha falado que ela precisava de uma imagem para colocar no jornal tabloide dela. E tabloides são muito famosos por justamente ter escândalos assim com os atores e artistas. Então aí só precisa descobrir uma forma de fazer com que tenha 3 pessoas, um deles sendo um alienígena. Se a gente for andar por aqui e a gente voltar a conversar com o Rio Bliss, tem uma opção que eu esqueci de verificar, que era a opção de mudar de
Hi,
cor.
Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Dazzle us with a feat of legerdemain, why don't you?
Okay, I'll show you the magic of prismatology in action. Pick a color, any color.
Ochre! No, mauve! Burnt sienna!
How about a color I've heard of, Pick a color, as long as it's red, green, or blue.
Que conveniente, né? Vermelho, verde ou azul. Bem, alienígenas são verdes, não são?
It's not easy being green.
Oh, but it is, with magic.
Oh!
I know what you're thinking. Is it real, or is it illusion?
Então, já que tá verde, a gente pode tirar uma foto.
Say, Hugh Bliss, can we get a picture with you for our scrapbook of instantly forgettable memories?
Splendid idea. I wish I'd thought of it. Oh, and in fact, I did. Hence the camera. Now gather round.
But how will you take the picture?
By magic.
Okay!
Say, chocolate-covered puppies.
Chocolate-covered puppies. So where's the picture, Magic Man?
Oh, my. I seem to have misplaced it. Check your pockets. Maybe I left it there. Bye.
Bem, e realmente a foto dele tá aqui. Certo, então a gente agora pode voltar para Sibyl e mandar ela publicar essa foto nova que a gente conseguiu tirar. Que vai ser muito legal ter isso aí como capa de jornal para mostrar o nosso novo escândalo.
I just don't see how you can sing and be a judge. I don't think the public would swallow that.
Hey, Sam, do my eyes deceive me, or are those our formerly hypnotized former child star acquaintances, the Soda Poppers?
Sweet jellyfish paste on a stick, you're right. What are the odds?
Could we find another judge? What about one of those guys?
I don't suppose either of you would be interested in being a judge on Embarrassing Idol, the hot new show where we make uncomfortable entertainment out of people's misplaced faith in their own singing ability.
Oh, me! I promise I'll be completely unbiased in my abuse of the contestants.
Fine. Take a seat.
Goody! I get to sing!
Welcome back to Embarrassing Idol. The judges are chomping at the bit, so say hello to our first contestant, Peepers.
Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Well, that was a bit sloppy, but I particularly liked how you hit that high note. That always impresses me. I think you'll get my vote.
I'm definitely voting for you. After all, you are my brother.
Very impressive. You sound almost exactly like a sick cat being dragged through rusty farm machinery. But this is a singing contest, so I think I'll have to vote for someone else. Is there anyone else?
Not so far.
Yay!
Como pode ver, aí voltou a encontrar os nossos queridos Soda Poppers. No último episódio a gente precisou tirar eles do hipnose. Aí como pode ver, eles vão conversar com Peppers.
Well, Peepers, you underdeveloped former non-psychotherapist you. What a treat to run across you again.
I'm not sure if I ever properly thanked you for hitting me over the head recently.
Repeatedly.
No gratitude necessary. Just doing our jobs.
Sure.
How do you manage to hit those eardrum-scarring high notes?
If you're implying that I use any artificial vocal enhancements, I don't. What you hear is pure Peepers.
That's almost exactly what I would have said.
Really, is there any trick to hitting the high notes like you do?
Look, I told you, I don't use any artificial vocal enhancement, and I resent the implication. I have a gift, that's all.
Interessante o uso da palavra, nossa.
Your lyrics have an intriguingly vapid quality. Did you write them yourself?
Of course! Any similarity to lyrics from other wildly popular songs is meant as homage, not theft.
Acho que a gente já viu que eu posso falar. É aquela famosa história de você pegar várias referências de vários lugares, meio que seja meio que uma cópia, não é exatamente uma cópia. Você pegou referências de diferentes lugares e juntou tudo, tornando uma coisa nova. Você já tinha ouvido essa conversa, né?
I'm dying to know. Is there any truth to the rumors about lip-syncing on the old Soda Poppers TV show?
We only did that on the released version.
I'll leave you to whatever it is you're doing over here.
Good luck!
Certo, então já viu o que acontece. Vamos conversar com os outros dois Soda Poppers que estão aqui. Começando com o Wizard. Aqui.
Last time we saw you, you and your diminutive former child star brothers were in the thrall of a megalomaniac hypnotist with bad hair. What have you been up to since then?
Well, after you hit us over the head,
Repeatedly.
our careers have taken an upswing.
Clearly.
Hey, being a judge on Embarrassing Idol is a tremendous opportunity.
I'm feeling the magic already.
Tell me, old judge, what gruesome qualities do you look for in a singing performance?
Fraternity. I'm voting for Peepers no matter what. He's my brother. The one who didn't forget my birthday today, I might add.
I said I was sorry.
Certo, então, como pode ver, pequeno detalhe que é o aniversário dele, e ele sempre vai voltar para aquele que é o irmão dele. Então,
Happy birthday.
Thanks. I'm glad somebody remembered.
I said I was sorry. What more do you want?
A treat would be nice.
Isn't this also St. Boniface Day?
Patron saint of carnivorous plants and spiky things? I think that's next week. What kind of perks go with this gig? Do you get fancy dressing rooms and candy sorted by color?
Ooh, craft services food. Have them bring me a roasted Canada goose stuffed with lightly bruised olives, please.
Not likely. I ordered a cake for my birthday, but they never brought it.
I think the craft services crew all went in to watch the Myra show, like everybody else.
All we got was a basket of tomatoes.
What kind of preposterously un-American weasel are you that you don't like tomatoes?
I like them just fine, but they don't like me.
What do you mean?
I once spent 12 hours in the bathroom after mistakenly eating a cucumber that was sitting next to a tomato on the plate.
Say no more.
Então dá pra ver que ele é extremamente alérgico a tomate.
Can you eat those little cherry tomatoes? They're small.
No! No tomatoes, tomato juice, tomato paste, nothing, or I'll be out of commission for hours.
Enjoy your judging. Catch you later.
Uh-huh.
Eu acho que deu pra pegar uma noção mais ou menos do que cada um quer. E acho que eu não me engano, mas esse inversal, então eu acho que, se eu não me engano, é a nossa forma de conseguir pegar o contrato de gravação. Se conversar com a diretora, eu acho que a diretora confirma essa história.
Hi.
Hi.
You got this stage set up awfully fast. You must have an army of minions to do your bidding.
No, it's pretty much just me. I used to have a stagehand, but she went to watch the Myra show.
All the more impressive then.
Sawing the hole in the floor was the hard part.
What can you tell me about the show you're shooting here?
Embarrassing idol, standard drill. Amateur singers with delusions of ability perform in front of a camera. Judges heckle them, and the public gets sick pleasure out of watching the carnage.
Can you give me some kind of insight into the arcane workings of the judging?
It's pretty simple. All the judges have to agree on a winner. That's all there is to it.
What kind of arbitrary criteria do they use to make their decisions?
That's up to the individual judges.
I channel the spirit of Hammurabi, the ancient Babylonian ruler. Then I pick you, Sam.
Thanks, little buddy.
Não pode ver, Max. Provavelmente vai botar assim em mim.
What allegedly valuable prize is bestowed on the lucky winner?
The winner gets a standard exploitation recording contract with a major label.
If you're going to be exploited by the best.
Então, como pode ver, o prêmio é contrato de gravação.
Can I be a contestant? I often sing in the shower, and hardly anyone complains.
Sure, we're pretty desperate for contestants at the moment. We had more, but they went in to watch the Myra show and we never saw them again.
Highly suspicious. That seems clear.
Thank goodness.
Well, I'm sure you're very busy.
You got that right.
Certo, então como pode ver, eu posso participar do Embarrassing Idol. Então deixa eu fazer um primeiro teste de audiência aqui, para ver se eu consigo ganhar.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello, I'd like to do a little song I call Just Like Someone Else's Song, Only Somehow Better. Chomping on a crunchy silver spoon, thinking about the rings on the great raccoon, blowing like a zephyr on a dune.
And let's hear from our judges.
Bravo! Your wobbly tenor is way better than Peeper's shrill squawking.
Your stylings are quite interesting, but I noticed you never really hit a high note. Peepers is still getting my vote.
You sing beautifully, and your lyrics are enchanting. But Peepers is my brother, so I pretty much have to vote for him.
Oh.
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol, the decision of the judges must be unanimous. Stay tuned for more exciting action after this.
And we're cut. It's okay to sing again if you want to, by the way. Could improve your chances.
Bem, então como pode ver, eu não consegui ganhar o coração do Spectre, porque não consegui atingir uma nota alta, e o Wizard, bem, porque eu não sou irmão dele. Então, lembra das palavras que persiste? Vou até tocar de novo só para relembrar.
What do you want?
Really, is there any trick to hitting the high notes like you do?
Look, I told you, I don't use any artificial vocal enhancement, and I resent the implication. I have a gift, that's all.
I'll leave you to whatever it is you're doing over here.
Good luck.
como pode ver, ele está falando especificamente com algum modificador de voz. O único modificador de voz que eles conhecem aqui perto é Bosco, que ele está pedindo $1 bilhão. Só que tem um pequeno detalhe. Se você for para ser notado, quando eles entram nessa porta do game show, o nome do programa é Quem Nunca Será um Milionário. Então, obviamente, o prêmio deve ser $1 bilhão. Então, vamos começar com a diretora aqui.
So how does this game show work?
Did you just ask me how a game show works? A contestant comes to the podium, the host reads them a question, they get it wrong, and they leave.
Just one question?
More time for commercials that way.
See you later.
That's a wrap.
Então vamos participar aqui da competição que temos.
We've got a contestant, people! Hit it!
From somewhere deep within the bowels of WARP, it's Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire? With special guest host, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Our first contestants are a pair of professional freelance police officers. They enjoy firing their guns randomly and running over things. Please welcome Sam and Max.
Listen, Sam, they love us!
Welcome. You know the rules. If you can answer even one question correctly, you'll walk away a millionaire.
Start loading the armored cars, Hugh, because my brain's stuffed with enough worthless trivia to power a small Chilean village for decades.
It's true!
Okay, are you ready? Oh, happy day. It's an easy one. If a man sets out from the Horsehead Nebula in a spaceship traveling at thrice the speed of light, and his father leaves from Rigel 2 at the same time going half the speed, how many nanoseconds will it be before time paradox causes the first man never to have been born?
Nossa, uma pergunta extremamente simples e fácil. Só envolve muitas coisas que eu não faço ideia do que ele falou exatamente. Eu sei que Nebula é uma galáxia, velocidade da luz, paradoxo, alguma coisa desse gênero.
I'm gonna go with my gut and say, Hugh Bliss.
I'm flattered, but no, that is completely wrong. You lose!
This is an outrage! I demand a recount!
We do have a fabulous consolation prize, a copy of Emetics by me, Hugh Bliss.
No thanks. I'm content to leave with just my burning shame and newfound sense of inadequacy.
Okay!
Find out which poor schmuck will be the next to blow his chance at millions right after these messages.
Isso aqui é um caso muito meio difícil de descobrir assim pensando de uma forma da maneira, mas tem uma solução aqui que é a gente volta lá para o programa do Universo Idol, o programa dos calouros. Aqui no Universo Idol. Aí você pode ver que tem esses cartões aqui.
Can I look at these?
Sure, take them. I've got them memorized. Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Very impressive.
Aí a gente volta pro Game Show e a gente faz uma pequena troca de cartões. O engraçado é que essa solução é um tanto meio que aleatório, então é meio difícil de conseguir deduzir isso por conta própria o que deveria fazer. Também é porque eu passei muito tempo tentando resolver esse problema, por exemplo, na internet, porque eu não sabia como resolver. Então é isso aqui do
Apparently, WARP can't afford armed guards for their game show questions.
That's cheating, Sam! Good thinking!
Don't get your pretty long ears in a twist, little buddy. The answers aren't on here.
In life, there are no answers, only questions.
Another prismatology credo?
No, I read that in a cereal box. I'm seriously deficient in riboflavin, by the way.
You're seriously deficient, all right.
Então, a gente pegou os cartões, Game Show, e coloca aqui no slot de cartas.
Hey, a perfect fit.
E então a gente agora faz de novo.
We've got another contestant.
Participa de novo do som.
Welcome back. Our next contestants are these guys again.
Yay!
Okay, are you ready? The question is, am I blue?
Não.
No, Hugh, you're not blue.
Oh dear! Oh me, oh my! That's absolutely right!
Por que são mais idiota?
Congratulations! You're a millionaire!
Eu ganhei 1 milhão.
We're rich! Filthy rich!
Agora a gente pode comprar
We just
o...
went bankrupt, so we will not be back after these messages.
I don't believe it. Well, this is awkward, but we don't actually have $1 million in cash.
Sweet mother of all quiz show scandals.
We'll have to give you $1 million worth of food stamps. They're right over there.
Nossa.
Hold on. Can you buy deep-fried licorice ropes with food stamps?
We'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 174, 175, 999,999, and $1 million.
Let's go spend it, Sam. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
It's putting quite a bulge in mine.
Então, como pode ver, a gente já conseguiu pegar o dinheiro para comprar o novo aparelho do posto, que é o alterador de voz. Utilizando o alterador de voz, a gente consegue ganhar no concurso do Inverse Idol e pegar o nosso contrato de gravação. Então vamos voltar lá para o escritório. Dispensar. Vamos voltar para o escritório. Então a primeira coisa que a gente tem que fazer é entregar a foto para o Civil Imprimir para a gente resolver o nosso problema de vai ter algum escândalo no nosso nome. Vai ser algum escândalo. Então entregamos a foto para Civil.
Sam, this is perfect. This photo is a capstone. It succinctly summarizes over 30 years of extraterrestrial-related photographic evidence.
Sybil, that photo is a hoax.
Exactly. I couldn't have asked for better. Now I can print the paper.
Oh meu Deus.
Available at newsstands now.
Nossa, tão rápido assim. Então a gente sai aqui. E a gente pega uma cópia lá na maquininha de jornal que fica na frente da loja do Bosco.
We're famous.
Hooray! Can we begin misbehaving now?
Begin?
It's Sam and Max. I saw you on the telly.
How do you watch TV from in there?
I've got monitors you don't even know about.
Não posso descobrir não. Então vamos pegar aqui onde está o nosso
We want to buy
milhão.
something.
Quite so.
We come bearing $1 million American dollars.
Now hand over the voice modulator.
Blimey! Food stamps? I suppose I must accept them. Oh, the Dutch government conspiracy. It's hogwash! Complete codswallop! Here, then, is your chemical-based voice modulator.
This is a helium balloon strapped to an inhaler.
But it works! Trust me, trust me!
Holy chipmunk, Ari is warbling out of a souped-up 78-speed turntable. It works!
Thanks, Bosco.
Então a gente já consegue agora mudar nosso tom de voz para ficar mais agudo. Então vamos mudar no Inverse Idol e pegar o nosso contrato de gravação.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Então a gente vai um palco aqui na mesa principal no centro. E antes de clicar no microfone, eu tenho que usar o modulador de voz.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Então agora a gente pode participar do concurso.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call Bottleneck on the Freeway of Doom. Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Oh, foi agudo mesmo.
She's at brunch today with some baboon. All the girlies hear me and they swoon.
And let's hear from our judges.
I admire your courage even more than your singing. You've still got my vote.
Thanks, little buddy.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You got my vote. Hey!
I really think you could do this professionally.
Thanks.
But Peepers is my brother. There's no way I'm voting for anyone else.
Okay, I can see that.
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol, the decision of the judges must be unanimous. Stay tuned for more exciting action after this.
Então o que acontece é a gente tem que pegar o voto dos três. Só que um deles nunca vai me escolher, porque eu não sou irmão dele. Mas se lembra que o Wizard, hoje é o aniversário dele, ele pediu um bolo e ninguém pegou um bolo, e é extremamente alérgico a tomate. Então vamos para o último porta lá que a gente não entrou, que é um show de culinária. Então é só a gente entrar aqui, entrar no show de culinária.
What's the story with this show?
Cooking Without Looking? It's a cooking show aimed at Motorhead bachelors who have never seen the inside of a grocery store.
Is there a big demand for that?
You'd be amazed.
Where's the host? Is he in watching the Myra show?
No, he's one of the few who isn't. He got food poisoning while he was taping last week's show. Right in the middle, in fact.
Was it gruesome?
Yes, and then...
Can we get a tape of the show?
This one? No, it's broadcast live. We don't tape it.
How do you keep it so clean in here?
The complete absence of anything resembling food is helpful.
Aren't there fruits or vegetables of any sort around here?
Just the crew. I never get tired of that one. Okay, actually no. We strive for realism, and the average bachelor kitchen doesn't contain any natural plant life except mold.
Tecnicamente falando, ela tá certa.
Probably.
Solteirão raramente vai ter alguma coisa comestível aqui na cozinha dele. Então a gente vai aqui.
Welcome to Cooking Without Looking, the cooking show for the typical bachelor kitchen, containing no fruits, vegetables, or healthy ingredients of any sort. The show where we take a random assortment of condiments and barely edible items and create a meal within minutes. Filling in for Chuck Flagon this week, these guys.
Just go with it.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Sam. It's great to be here.
Not you, Buckethead. The audience.
Oh, greetings, worshipful fans. Remember, the only reason I'm on TV is because I'm better than you.
We've got some furious cooking to do, so let's get right to it.
What are we making, Sam?
Você vê aqui. Como pode ver, tá escrito um bolo. Então a gente pode fazer
Today
bolo.
we're baking a cake. Let's visit our rack of ingredients and add flavoring to the flavoring pail.
I'm pretty sure that's a pot, Sam.
Max, let's leave the cooking to me and the eating to you.
Então, tanto
Of
faz
course,
que
it
vocês
wouldn't
podem.
be real bachelor cooking without Tweed.
Bachelors, here's a tip. Tweed isn't just for cooking. It also makes a great toupee.
Of course, who could forget the asbestos sprinkles?
This stuff isn't just for school lunches. Real kitchens use it too.
Of course, you're going to want a few dashes of hair gel.
Don't worry, bachelors. As long as you use it only for cooking, no one will think you less of a man.
Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa. Ácido
You
sulfúrico.
want to use the sulfuric acid sparingly. It can easily overwhelm the other ingredients.
And your taste buds, and your esophagus.
Make sure to include red dye number 2.
If there's not at least some possibility of malignant tumors, it's not real bachelor cooking.
Então, pronto, a gente não faz muita diferença tipo, quanto ingredientes coloca ou que a gente coloca. Aí é sempre o mesmo
Now, do we
resultado.
broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes. And, through the magic of TV cooking show time, one gorgeous, delicious cake. Ready to be binged upon or shared amongst friends.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
Então, pronto, aí já tem o bolo. Só
This fridge isn't even a fridge. It's a fake.
Como pode ver, aí já tem o bolo. Só que tem um pequeno detalhe que é que a gente de alguma forma tem que colocar tomate nesse bolo para o Wizard não poder estar no programa para voltar contra a gente. Então a gente tem. Isso aqui também é um pé no saco para descobrir por conta própria, mas na loja do Bosco tem alguns condimentos lá no fundo. E aqueles objetos lá não estão só desinfeitos, mas pode ser utilizado. Essa é a parte ruim. Esses são dois momentos que provavelmente você fica com muito trabalho, que é a parte das perguntas que você tem que saber e tem que trocar os cartões. Um com o cartão do jogo e outro com a letra da música. E essa parte aqui de você tem que saber que aqueles continentes no fundo da loja do Bosco não é enfeite, e sim é um objeto a ser usado. Essa é a parte ruim das vezes Adventure Game internos. Às vezes que é você acaba não sabendo exatamente o que você supostamente deveria fazer. Era muito comum também nos Adventure Games antigos, que às vezes tinha algumas soluções meio fora do comum. Ou não ficava muito caro que precisava fazer isso.
A little ketchup is always good on a cake.
Pronto, então agora a gente colocou um pouco de ketchup, sendo que o Wizard falou que é praticamente qualquer coisa de tomate, até mesmo alguma coisa próxima do tomate, já faz ele ter um ataque violento de alergia, vamos dizer assim. E ele provavelmente tem que ficar muito tempo no banheiro, quase 12 horas no banheiro. Eu acho que dá tempo suficiente para a gente conseguir vencer o Umberto Idol e pegar um contrato de gravação.
The TV studio.
Aí depois faz 3 juntos, pode ir direto para o Tamara e resolver esse caso de uma vez só. Então a gente tá aqui, a gente pega o bolo aqui e a gente dá. Não é possível. Freezer.
Happy birthday.
Oh boy! Birthday cake! That red frosting looks tasty. Excuse me. Oh, that was really... really... Time out for number 2!
What the? Darn it! He'd better not be going to see Myra. Well, anyway, we can't wait. We'll just have to finish the show with only 2 judges. Whatever you guys agree on goes.
Vote for me!
Então vamos partir, aí você continua tirar o vídeo e aí você vai participar e aí você vai continuar com o programa somente com 2 vídeos. Isso significa que a gente consegue pegar votos de todos os participantes do jogo. Os juízes do Soul.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call Busted Down Hound Dog Blues. starfish justice not imbued.
She's the headline, page 1, the Tribune. All the girlies hear me and they salute.
And let's hear from our judges.
Your moribund crooning is far less offensive than Peeper's excruciating slaughterhouse squalor.
Thanks.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote. Hey!
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
A gente conseguiu o contrato de gravação.
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
Bin Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do. Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore.
Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us next time on Embarrassing Idol.
Como pode ver, simplesmente todo mundo foi embora agora do nada. Então agora vamos para o Professor Marvel. Entregar toda a documentação que a gente precisa para poder entrar no programa dela e colocar o plano de aborto dela no fim de uma vez por todas.
Yes? Oh, you two again. Well, what is it? You've got the length of one commercial break to explain yourselves.
Remind me what your requirements are for guests on your show?
Of course, dear. I'll need to see your recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a juicy scandal.
What if we have our own video game?
Video games? Ugh, those things will ruin your eyes. They're awful.
We do have a recording contract. Bin Bottom Records. Take a look. Now how about having us appear on your show?
Not so fast. To get on my stage, you'll also need a clip from your own TV show as well as evidence of a good scandal.
Fame is a distressingly exact mistress.
There you go, dear. Although I strongly disapprove. Having a mistress is an excellent start to a scandal. The public enjoys a good love triangle.
As it happens, we brought a clip of our wacky hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys. We're the stars.
Your celebrity is becoming less and less marginal all the time.
Don't worry, Myra. We're still marginal at heart.
Yes, I suspected as much. But get yourselves involved in a newsworthy scandal, and you can be guests.
E aqui o nosso.
Actually, we graced the cover of the current edition of the Alien Love Triangle Times. How's that for a scandal? You'll have us on your show now, yes?
Oh, I suppose so. If only so I can talk about America's lamentably endless fascination with depravity.
Yay!
Naturally, I will expect you to be on your best behavior and agree with everything I say and answer every question I have and don't interrupt and keep your elbows off the table and use your indoor voice.
What about...
While you're on my show, you stay in your seats at all times. You do not interrupt me when I'm talking and you treat the audience with the utmost respect, even if you become less sure with each passing year that they deserve it. Now, I'll call you on stage in a minute.
Gosh, Max. Celebrity is just a never-ending set of arbitrary goals one accomplishes to appease a dismissive and distracted, if not entirely absent, authority figure.
I don't know if I agree, Sam, but I've begun my decadent slide into a depraved personal hell just in case.
Give her a hand, everyone! Bessie Bovine reading from her new book, The Heart Has Four Stomachs, Ruminations on a Life in Hollywood, out now in all major bookstores. This microphone is starting to spark from overuse, but that doesn't mean we're ready to pack it in. We've got the stars of the not-quite-canceled sitcom Midtown Cowboys, who also happen to be the winner and judge of TV's Embarrassing Idol. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam and Matt.
Hold the hayride, little pal. That bear seems more than slightly hinky, in the mesmeric sense of the term.
Shadier than a fat man's ankles.
Let's take it down like ducks in a gutter.
My guests sit at that end.
But that bear has got you.
Sit.
We'll just sit where you want us to, ma'am.
Lovely.
What gives, Sam? Why can't we just grab the bear?
It would appear that the laws of physics are different on the set of a talk show, little buddy. You're gonna have to play along.
Sam and Max, you talented, hot news celebrities who've taken the entertainment world by storm. So naturally, we all want to hear everything about your involvement in the scandal detailed in the Alien Love Triangle Times.
Como pode ver então, o urso aqui, que é brinquedo, é que tá hipnotizando a Mayra para prender todo mundo preso. Por algum motivo místico, a gente não consegue ir contra a vontade da Mayra de pegar o urso e sair. Então a gente tem que de alguma forma utilizar o programa da Mayra em vantagens para destruir o urso. Deixa eu ver.
I'd like to talk about that charming yet mildly insidious looking bear on your desk. Can I see it?
I don't know, Sam. Can you?
May I see it, please?
No, you may not. And if I may say so, if there's one thing that grills my chicken, it's how our culture is in a state of modal decay. Can is not the same as may. Should is not the same as blah blah blah. Yak blah 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 blue blue blue.
Hopefully she'll be off on her tri-state nagging spree for a while.
Blah 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 blah.
Então,
Yak yak yak
aí
yak
ela
bloody
vai ficar
bloody bloody
falando.
bloody.
May I have a drink of water?
Are you the host of this talk show?
No.
Then no. Blah 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 blah. Yak
I'm
yak
not touching
yak
that
yak
thing.
bloody
I'd
bloody
probably
bloody
get
bloody.
shocked.
Yakety 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 yakety
Como
yakety
pode ver,
yakety
eles
yakety
têm
yak blah
uma
blah
voz,
blah. Blah
um copo
blah.
d'água,
Blah 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 blah.
o
Yak
urso aqui
yak
e
yak
o
yak
microfone
bloody blah.
com esse problema.
Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
I'd like to talk about myself.
And a project you're working on, perhaps?
You said it, Myra. I am an ongoing project, like a golden calf or a graven image. I'll only rest once people are sacrificing their firstborn unto me. Also, I'd like to direct.
Fame went to your head quickly, dear.
It's a short trip.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
Certo, então deixa eu ver aqui.
There's something you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'm not sure I want to know anything more. Maybe you big Hollywood types thinks it's funny to flaunt your polyplanetary pickups, but the rest of us find alien love triangles frankly disgusting.
But the photo is not quite what it seems.
How so?
Deixa eu ver.
It's not a picture of an alien at all. That's Hugh Bliss.
Hugh Bliss? The highly respected founder of prismatology? Don't be ridiculous. Why, I've had him on my show before, and he certainly isn't green. What are you really hiding?
Ooh.
How much I'm scared of being buffeted by another gust of Hurricane Myra?
Flattery will get you nowhere, mister. I don't know about you, audience, but as a girl, I was taught that flattery was the worst possible way to blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Blah,
Então,
blah, blah,
como
yak,
a
yak,
gente
yak,
derrota
yak,
essa,
bloody, bloody, bloody,
derrota esse
yakety,
urso
yakety,
aqui,
yakety, 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 yakety,
utilizando a
yakety, yak,
regra
blah,
do jogo
blah, blah,
ortodoxo.
blah,
A
blah.
gente pega o rotulador de
Blah,
voz.
blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 bloody,
Testing,
yakety, yakety,
one,
yakety,
two,
yakety, yakety,
three.
yakety, yakety, yak, blah, blah, blah.
E a gente.
Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
Então a gente tem que.
I'd like to sing, if I may.
Is that wise?
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Como pode ver, o som é tão agudo que
Whoa!
quebra o copo
Careful
d'água.
there, Tiger. That was wonderful. I'm so moved I almost don't have a long hectoring screed in me. Oh no, wait! There it is! Thank goodness! Self-referential songwriting is a dangerously blah 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 yak 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 yak. Blah 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 yak 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 bloody 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 blah. Ah yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty scandalous affair of yours.
There's more you should know about that picture in the Times.
What's that?
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
How shocking. Who?
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my! Audience, shall we bring her back out again?
E pronto, vamos resolver.
At the risk of making the obvious comment, that was shocking. Is she breathing?
A little, but the creepy teddy bear is toast.
Nuts. I wanted to ask it a few questions, and maybe use it to hypnotize Katie Couric.
Another glorious dream bangs its chin on the dirty pavement. On the bright side, the audience is free to go home.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up. Do you think Myra will have us back on the show again soon?
Speaking of unlikely, did you notice we just had 2 cases in a row involving hypnotic mind control?
Complete coincidence?
Yes, I think so. The cogs of the universe synchronize in ways we're not meant to see.
Speaking of things we're not meant to see, there's a new restaurant at the zoo where you can eat what they feed the animals.
Empty popcorn cartons and cigarette butts?
And processed bread logs loaded with tranquilizers and antidepressants.
Bread logs make me logy. Let's head back to the cooking show set and see if we can figure out how to make fried pork rinds.
Okay, but I get the feet.
Bem, como pode ver, para resolver o caso a gente só tem que utilizar um modulador de voz, quebrar o copo de água e falar sobre o caso do alienígena e chamar a vaca para dar a notícia. O motivo que tem que ser a vaca é porque, se não me engano, as outras 2 opções, o Pennyworth e o Show da Pop, acho que eles apareceram no programa, então provavelmente eles não estão lá no momento. Entretanto, a vaca acabou de dar a entrevista, então dá para ela voltar. Como essa seria a lógica. E aqui termina a Situation Comedy. Levou mais ou menos 1h30, mas eu vou tentar esperar o que ia acontecer. É porque o jogo não é exatamente longo o suficiente para dividir em 2 partes. Aí, como pode ver, já deu um pouco de detalhes de que vai ser o nosso próximo caso. Como pode ver, a pessoa que entregou o urso hipnótico para a Myra foi a máfia do brinquedo, Toy Mafia. Então, provavelmente o nosso próximo episódio, episódio 3, será indo atrás desse pessoal da Toy Mafia. Não tem muito mais do que falar e comentar. Amanhã provavelmente vou tentar fazer uma live completa, 1h30 de série Max com o 3º episódio, que eu esqueci a troca do nome do episódio novamente. Mas espero que tenham curtido. Espero que tenham gostado. Realmente o 2º episódio é um pouco mais interessante. Tem mais um pouco de história em cima do caso e comédia. Mas acho que, como pode ver, eles já conhecem novos personagens e eles acabam reaparecendo. Então, nesse caso, por exemplo, a pessoa da Poppers apareceu no 1º episódio, no 2º episódio agora. Então já dá pra entender, né? Então, provavelmente, quem sabe no 3º episódio a gente encontra algum outro personagem da temporada. Bem, vou despedindo por aqui mesmo. Já tá bom, minha pergunta tá passando por aí. Muito obrigado por assistirem a live. Deixem nos comentários para caso tenha alguma coisa que eu tenha que melhorar ou uma sugestão. E espero que estejam lavando as mãos, fiquem em casa, descansem bem e tenham uma boa noite a todos. Deixa eu fechar aqui a transmissão.